Alright, let's continue with our pieces. Okay, we've got our two little birds carved here. Now, the next thing we want to do is make their beaks, okay? So, I have two wooden dowels. They're 3/16 is what they are. And they are 1 3/4 inches long, and they're going to act as the beaks for these particular birds. So what we want to do is we want to take these dowels and we want to start making them like a beak. In other words, we're going to start removing the just sort of thinning them down on all sides. In other words, like this. Okay, we can even kind of thin it up here at the top, sort of get it the way we want it. And we want to bring this to almost a point at the bottom here. And we want to slant, narrow this piece where it comes to a point as like a beak, in other words. Now you can do it either way. You can do it like this. I prefer to carve like this. I prefer to do the method that is, and I just scrape my knife. If your knife is sharp enough, you just have to scrape it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do a whole lot. In other words, but you want to kind of do this in a symmetrical way. If you look at it, and then you can sand it later if you want to, but we want to bring this to a point. We want to bring that to a point right there. Like that, and then we just sort of come around here and do this like this. And if you later you want to take a little see how this is, and it goes like this. Now this will come at an angle because this is going to be looking down like this, and we get up here, we want to sort of do an angle like this. In other words, a little flip of our knife right in here where this gives it the, and then we're going to drill a hole in here and we're going to place the beak. Just like that, where the beak's going to be going down like that. Now let's do the other one, and it will be very similar to this. In other words, it will be coming out like this, and of course it will fit inside there. This, you ask yourself, isn't it easy to cut yourself this way? Not really. If you drag your knife, if you learn to just drag your knife don't put pressure. I'm not putting any pressure hardly whatsoever on my knife right here. In fact, it's none. The knife is doing the cutting. Because of the sharpness, the knife is doing the cutting, and we don't have to do anything else. So you're dragging your knife and you're letting it do what you want it to do. I'm going around the bottom here. See how we get it like a beak? And then we just sort of come up here and drag our knife. It's sort of an angle that it's doing. And okay, we'll see that. Let me bring it even more to a beak. There we go. A pointed beak. And there we go. But we can even bring this down just a little bit more. Okay, so you're going on this particular, the one that is looking down, this particular bird that is looking down, you don't want to go straight in with the beak. You want to kind of come at an angle like this. Drill your 3/16 hole at an angle and come down like this. Okay? Sort of just at an angle like that. And with this one, it's going to be sort of at an angle also, sort of like this, in other words. Okay? Now I'm going to go do that, and then I'll show you, and then we're going to do something else, and we'll continue with our video.